Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Live wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't wanna miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats. You know that we gotta run it back, whether on the field or the court. You know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.
What's good? Welcome to another Live Wire Sports edition. So, Marina Mabrey has been denied access to her trade request early. I think January, early in January, after the Connecticut Sun traded Dejanay Carrington to the Dallas Wings. Now, Marina Mabrey, who we already know, got traded in mid-season last year from the Chicago Sky to the Connecticut Sun because of situations going on with the Chicago Sky. Now, Marina Mabrey is is part of her own rival. She's not playing in a rival because she has not played a single game yet in a rival. And she's been doing all these cookings, all of this TikTok and stuff, and supposed to have a calf injury, but she's out there dancing and all of this stuff. So I think it's a bunch of BS. She's just down there for a vacation. She's not even working on the game. So apparently her and Dejanay Carrington got pretty close when it was in Connecticut. She had a pretty good second half of the season. They made it, Connecticut made a playoff. She was one of the key factors in a playoff run, but eventually they did lose. But nevertheless, the fact of the matter is that she knew going to that team that most likely this team wasn't going to be there. Now, I think she wanted to be there because Stephanie White was there, Dejanay, AT, DeWanna, and all of them. But DeWanna, Brianna Jones, and Alyssa Thomas, they was all free agents. So therefore, she didn't mind being there. But I think Marina Mabrey went there because she figured that the Connecticut Sun was, championship contender, and they probably was going to win a ring. But now half of the team is not there no more, and she's stuck because the Connecticut Sun has, got Natasha Cloud in the trade and signed free agent Tina Charles and some other acquisitions. But it's not the same team. So now Marina Mabrey looking for another chance to get out. But Jim Rizzotti points out that this ain't going to happen. So Jim Rizzotti for thecyclical.com pointed out and said, hey, we're not hitting the panic button. The Suns president said on a phone interview, we feel good about the moves that we made. We've been intentional about our priorities. And by 2028, I don't think there will be a WNBA team without a new training facility. Well, we already know, most of that. So I guess they're looking to get a new training facility by 2028. I think the Fever will have these by 26, 27. But she said the reinsurance isn't enough, though, for the Sun guard Marina Mabrey, who requested a trade after spending one season with the team. Rizzotti also, who is on the committee with the Olympic team, the same Jim Rizzotti, who, boycotted or blocked Caitlin Clark for joining the Olympic team. She said that the team is denying the request. We knew at the time that she has already forced her way out of two teams. So I think Marina Mabrey played for Dallas too. I wonder, did she force her way out of Dallas too? So that's pretty interesting that she said two teams, or she's counting her team. Well, so it's a bit risky for us to trade for her, but we felt like it was worth. Okay, So apparently, during the time of when they traded for Marina Mabrey, she already had requested out of I guess she requested trade out of Dallas. I think, if I'm correct. If somebody have the answer to that, please hit me in the comment section. I don't want to be wrong, but if that's the case, she forced her way out of Dallas, and then she turned around and forced her way out of Chicago, which Chicago, they have a right. They shouldn't even traded her. They could have made her stay there stuck. You know what I'm saying, for another year. And so she said. So Jen said that it was worth the risk trading for her at that time. So I guess they feel like, hey, you forced your way out of two teams. Now that everything is, you came here and everything is looking differently, you want to force your way out, but they don't have to grant her that trade. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing about it is, it's not making one or two things going to happen. She's going to play good and then be a free agent in 2026 and go wherever she want to go, or she's going to mess her career up and nobody's going to touch her. But somebody be desperate, and I think Marina Mabrey wants to go play down in Dallas with Dejanay Carrington, and probably Dejanay probably told her to force a trade so she could get out of there. And even if so that they did trade her, there was not going to be a guarantee that they was going to trade her to Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Where she's going to be able to play alongside Alyssa Thomas. Though that's not going to happen. And you got to think about this too. In 2026, when the new CBA kicks in, they're not going to be able to play together anyway, because teams are going to pick up free agents all over the place, and teams might just say, "Hey, okay, let's sign her here, bring her in here," and then it's up to her if she want to play. But to me, it seems like Marina Mabrey is a ring chaser right now. She wants to try to win a title. She will play anywhere, and if things don't go the way she wants to force out a trade. That's the kind of person that you can't rely on. And that's another thing that I'm glad that Indian Fever didn't take a chance on her, because the fact of the matter is that what if things didn't go well? Then she'll say, "Well, I want out. I want to trade." You know, and she's already getting up there in age where she needs to have stability and stay with a team. You know, instead of just trying to be all over the place. Just a ring chase. But I mean, is the Connecticut Sun right in doing this? I don't know. I mean, I think if they want to keep people there, they could deny the trade and say, "Hey, we just take a chance on you for 1 year and see what happens." You know, um, they could. I don't know if the new CBA is going to add the core in it, but if they did, they could core her and then don't let her walk away, and then get something for her next year. So so I think she might be a restricted free agent next year. I don't think she's an unrestricted free agent. Let me check a look real quick to make sure, because then that pretty much would tell me where the Sun could go or not go with this. WNBA free agent is 2026. So yeah, she's an unrestricted free agent next year, and she'd be 30, and she's making over $206,000. She's very expensive. So if I was her, I would play. There's a lot of free agents next year. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's a slew of these. Half of the good grief, Jesus. Yeah. It's gonna be a lot to choose from. A lot to choose from. And see, like Gabby Williams, she don't have to be court no more either. So she'll be a free agent. there's going to be a lot of free agents next year. But so everybody's unrestricted free agent next year. So okay, so therefore they could keep it to 1 year to keep their team in, because if they do decide to trade her, mid season, because the thing about it is they want to get something for her. If they do decide to trade her, they want to get something for her, and if they don't get nothing for her, then she could walk for nothing. So what I would do if I was the Connecticut Sun, I would trade her in the season. Hope that she plays well, and then when the trade deadline comes, trade her off, and then allow her to play with somebody else. I mean, it just you want to get something. You want to get something because then you got two expansion teams coming in next year. Then you got another expansion team coming in the year after that. So it's going to be kind of so it's going to be kind of murky a little bit here and there. Like I said, she's um yeah. Mm-mm. I want to read something here. Um, so according to Sports Adika, Ubunwabe said it's so messy. NBA fans react to Rike Ubunwabe on professional reaction to Marina Mabrey trade request being denied. So she said, so she said, me all season if my trade request got denied. Okay. So she tried to say for her to play bad. But and she said a lot that about to be Marina. Only one fan said, "You're so messy, I'm crying." Another fan said, basically what Marina did last season before getting traded, missing critical shots and missing critical free throws throughout the season. So apparently she's going to play bad and hope that she could get traded. Um, that's what it is. Um, and said, would that be professional? One fan asked. That's not professional at all, though. Professional basketball should fulfill their contract. You are being paid to play basketball. That's not it. Another fan said. One fan told Rike to advise Mariners to stop changing teams so quickly. LOL. Now that's 3 trade requests in less than 3 seasons, one fan said. Wow. She said Umawali responded to a fan questioning her idea of clarifying she was just joking. Of course not. Twitter isn't a real place. You're supposed to laugh and keep strolling, the Wings veteran tweeted. So, like I said, Marina requested a trade from the Suns on February 5th. Again, she was there. Okay, so she's previously joined the Chicago. She previously joined Chicago in a 14 trade with the New York Liberty Mercury and the Dallas Wings. Her latest request was denied. Dang it. So yeah. Well, I mean, the organization have every right. So I mean, it's nothing I can really say about it too much. Is that Marina Mabrey is pretty much she's going to sabotage her career, and teams is going to not deal with her, and she's going to be on the outside looking in, and she might end up getting picked up by one of these expansion teams because nobody's going to trade her to a contender if that's what she thinks is going to happen, and she plays poorly with the, and she plays poorly with the Connecticut Sun, and they could send her to make a trade with her, go to Atlanta somewhere, or Shoot, let me think of another team. They could send her back to Chicago. That's what I would do. I would send her back to Chicago. See how she like that. That's what I would do. Because I don't see her like. I mean, I could see Indiana could probably took a chance on her, but I don't think that's going to happen. But anyway, let me know what your thoughts. Excuse me. Like, comment, subscribe. Until the next episode, Live Wire Sports, and I'm out.
Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Live Wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't want to miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats. You know that we gotta run it back, whether on the field or the court. You know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.